Hey, what's going on, family? This is Michael Cabradia right here in typically sunny San Diego, but today it is raining, and we are reading through this book right here, 100 Simple Secrets to Happy People, and we've been reading through it. Each chapter is less than about 2 pages long, so it's really a simple read. We've been reading through it and then just sharing some comments, maybe posing some questions. Would love to help, just add more happy people in our world, right? And if you have any comments, anything that you'd like to share, anything that you think about, feel free, please. We would love for you to continue with our conversation. Put some comments in the chat. So we are actually on video number 40, and this is chapter number 40 right here. And this is Satisfaction is Relative. Your happiness is relative to a scale you yourself have created. If you measure your satisfaction right now against the 2 or 3 greatest moments in your life, you will often be unhappy because those moments, they can't be duplicated. If you measure today's satisfaction against some tough days you've had, you have all the reason in the world to appreciate this moment. So is Bobby a good student? Well, are you comparing him to his classmates, or are you comparing him to Einstein? Is Harrison Ford a good actor? Well, are you comparing him to Keanu Reeves or to Robert De Niro? Was today a good day? Well, are you comparing it to graduations, to weddings, to celebrations, or to your typical Tuesday? We need to consider things in a realistic perspective. Anthropologists at Rutgers University are finding that one of the most significant determinants of people's enjoyment of their work is their feelings about their home life. Let me read that again. One of the most significant determinants of people's enjoyment of their work is their feelings about their home life. Those are 2 totally separate things typically, right? Many people are finding that they're finding their work more tolerable because their family situations have become more stressful. People want to leave their house because they want to go to work because house is not a place that they'd like to be. Wow, that's interesting, right? The Rutgers team finds that people are clinging to the order and friendship available in the workplace, and that the often hectic, pressure-filled home life suffers by comparison. The sad reality, of course, is that your home life cannot duplicate those aspects of the workplace and shouldn't be expected to. Jobs should be compared to other jobs, but not to the home, where everything is more complex and offers more potential rewards. A good day on the job should be thought of relative to other days on the job. A good day at home should be thought of relative to the other days at home. Interesting, right? Not surprisingly, surveys find that happy people tend to have more positive experiences than unhappy people. What is striking is that objectively, their lives aren't really much different. Studies find that happy people experience much of the same range of events as unhappy people. The real difference is in what they define as positive and negative. Happy people are those who use a lower threshold in order to label an event positive. That's so interesting, right? I've never really heard it, said this way. But if you are the type of person who, if someone asks you the question, hey, how's your day today? And your automatic response is, oh, just another day, or another day in paradise, but sarcastically. It's interesting because I learned, a long time ago that you tend to feel, or if you act the way you want to feel, soon you'll feel the way that you act. So if you want to feel happy, act happy, right? And eventually you'll feel that if you're not already happy. If you continue to act sad, or I always call people, not call people, but the way someone's acting, I tend to, compare them to Eeyore, right, from Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh, because Eeyore's like, okay, another day, I'm sad, and he sounds so mopey, right? Like it's always mopey. I don't even know if that's a word, but I believe it's true, right? Like, if someone asks you, like, how's your day doing today? Why not say something like, man, today's incredible. Today's a great day, and have that positive expectancy. But that thing about comparing your home life to your work life, everything affects each other, right? I remember during the beginning of the pandemic, I was on a call, a Zoom call, with someone who had a position at a local, privately owned hotel. And she mentioned that during the first month during the pandemic, that they had opened it to people who were victims of domestic violence. And one of the things that happened during the pandemic, because it forced people to stay at home, there were a lot of people who didn't want to be at home. They didn't feel safe at home, and it wasn't really a place that they wanted to be. And they couldn't go to work because everything shut down. So that hotel opened up that space for people who found themselves in that situation. And this chapter today reminds me of that, and obviously domestic violence and a home life like that and an environment like that, that's not something that anyone should be a part of, or should just deal with, or things like that. That's a totally different situation. But if you are just frustrated with the home life, and comparing that home life to how excited you are at work because work is, I don't know, a little bit more doable, or whatever the case might be, it's a really interesting thought, right? I don't even know how to collect my thoughts about that, but what do you think about that? What does that make you think of? Feel free to comment in the comments, and look forward to connecting with you guys again. Chapter 41 will be next. Video number 41 will be next. Take care. God bless you.